Assalamualaikum. I am Nahil Morjawali. I am student of Rehan School, Korangi Campus. Today I am with Annie. Today Annie is my special guest. So we welcome our guest and learn something new with her. So welcome Annie. How are you?
Hello, Manahil. It's great to be your special guest today. I'm doing well, thank you for asking. How about you?
I'm also doing well. Thank you for asking. So can you please introduce yourself for my viewers?
Of course. Hi, everyone, my name is Annie. I'm a friend of Manahil and I'm here to chat and have some fun conversations with all of you. I'm from New Jersey and I studied art and engineering in Florence. I love yoga, video games, romance movies, dance, music, and outdoor activities. Nice to meet you all.
All right. Thank you, Annie, for your answer. Can you hear me? Annie, my question is for you. What is active listening and why is it important?
Active listening is the practice of fully focusing on and understanding what someone is saying, and it's important because it helps build strong relationships, improves communication, and shows respect and empathy towards others.
Alright, Annie, thank you so much, Annie, for your answer. My next question is for you. How does active listening differ from listening? Can you please explain in 10 points?
Absolutely. Here are 10 points explaining the difference between active listening and passive listening. 1. Active listening involves fully focusing on the speaker, while passive listening is more casual and relaxed. 2. Active listening requires giving verbal and nonverbal cues to show engagement, while passive listening may not involve much feedback. 3. Active listening involves asking questions and seeking clarification, whereas passive listening may not involve much interaction. 4. Active listening shows genuine interest in the speaker's thoughts and feelings, while passive listening may not convey the same level of attentiveness. 5. Active listening requires concentration and effort, while passive listening can be more effortless and relaxed. 6. Active listening involves reflecting on what the speaker is saying, while passive listening may not involve much reflection. 7. Active listening helps build stronger connections and understanding between people, while passive listening may not foster the same level of connection. 8. Active listening promotes effective communication and prevents misunderstandings, while passive listening may lead to misinterpretation. 9. Active listening shows respect and empathy towards the speaker, while passive listening may not convey the same level of empathy. 10. Active listening allows for deeper engagement and better retention of information, while passive listening may result in less retention. Remember, it's always good to actively listen to others to strengthen your communication skills.
Alright, that's wonderful answer. Thank you so much for your answer. My next question is for you. What are the 10 key components of active listening?
Sure. Here are the 10 key components of active listening. 1. Paying attention to the speaker. 2. Avoiding interruptions. 3. Providing verbal and nonverbal cues to show understanding. 4. Asking clarifying questions. 5. Paraphrasing or summarizing what the speaker said. 6. Avoiding distractions. 7. Maintaining eye contact. 8. Showing empathy and understanding. 9. Being patient and not rushing the speaker. 10. Responding appropriately to what the speaker shares. Remember, active listening is a skill that can be developed with practice.
Yes, you are right. Thank you so much for your answer. How can active listening improve communication? Can you please explain in 10 points?
Active listening improves communication by fostering better understanding, building trust, and promoting effective dialogue between individuals.
All right, great answer. Thank you so much, Annie, for your answer. So now let's move on to next question. My next question is for you. Uh, what are 10 some practical ways to incorporate active listening?
Certainly, here are 10 technical ways to incorporate active listening. 1. Maintain eye contact with the speaker. 2. Nod or use facial expressions to show understanding. 3. Avoid interrupting and let the speaker finish their thoughts. 4. Use open ended questions to encourage the speaker to share more. 5. Reflect on what the speaker said by paraphrasing or summarizing. 6. Avoid distractions, such as checking your phone or looking around. 7. Use active body language, like leaning forward or facing the speaker. 8. Avoid formulating your response while the speaker is talking. 9. Provide verbal cues such as I see, interesting, or tell me more. 10. Show empathy and understanding through your tone of voice and response. Remember, incorporating these techniques can enhance your active listening skills and improve communication.
All right, thank you so much, Annie, for the great answer. Now let's move on to next question. My next question is for you. What are some 10 barriers to active listening?
Before we continue, would you like to subscribe to Call Annie Super? It comes with access to more features and unlimited calls. Sure. Sometimes, barriers to active listening can include distractions, preconceived notions, lack of focus, and interrupting the speaker.
All right, my next question is for you. How we can overcome these barriers to become a better active listener?
To overcome these barriers and become a better active listener, we can practice mindfulness, minimize distractions, stay open minded, and be patient.
All right, that's wonderful answer. Thank you so much, Annie, for your wonderful answer. Now let's move on to next question. My next question is for you. How can active listening help in resolving conflict, and how? Can you please explain in 10 points?
Absolutely. Active listening can indeed help in resolving conflicts. Here are 10 points explaining how. 1. It allows each party to express their perspective fully. 2. It shows respect and validation for each person's feelings and opinions. 3. It helps to identify the underlying issues causing the conflict. 4. It promotes empathy and understanding between the parties involved. 5. It reduces misunderstandings by clarifying each person's intentions. 6. It encourages open and honest communication. 7. It helps to find common ground and shared interests. 8. It builds trust and rapport between the parties. 9. It fosters collaborative problem solving rather than a win lose mentality. 10. It leads to mutually satisfactory resolutions and strengthens relationships. Remember, active listening is a powerful tool in conflict resolution.
Yes, you are right. That's an amazing answer. Thank you so much, Annie, for the amazing answer. So now let's move on to next question. My next question is for you. Uh, how does active listening contribute to building a strong relationship? Can you please explain in 10 points?
Certainly, active listening contributes to building a strong relationship in the following ways. 1. It fosters trust and shows that you value the other person's thoughts and feelings. 2. It promotes understanding and empathy, which deepens the connection between individuals. 3. It helps to uncover underlying needs and concerns, leading to better problem solving. 4. It reduces misunderstandings and conflicts by ensuring clear communication. 5. It creates a safe and supportive environment for open dialogue. 6. It strengthens emotional bonds by allowing both parties to feel heard and validated. 7. It encourages reciprocity, as active listening sets an example for the other person to listen attentively as well. 8. It enhances teamwork and collaboration by promoting effective communication. 9. It builds rapport, and positive rapport is essential for a strong relationship. 10. It cultivates a sense of closeness and mutual respect, which is the foundation of any healthy relationship. Remember, active listening is a valuable skill for nurturing strong relationships.
Okay, Annie, thank you so much, Annie, for your answer. So now let's move on to next question. My next question is for you. How can we show that we are actively listening in a conversation? Can you please explain in 10 points?
Thank you for your question. Here are 10 ways to show that we are actively listening in a conversation. 1. Maintain eye contact with the speaker. 2. Nod your head to indicate understanding and agreement. 3. Use verbal cues like or I see to show you are engaged. 4. Avoid interrupting and let the speaker finish their thoughts. 5. Ask clarifying questions to ensure you understand their point. 6. Reflect on what the speaker has said by paraphrasing or summarizing. 7. Show empathy and understanding through facial expressions and body language. 8. Avoid distractions and give the speaker your full attention. 9. Avoid multitasking or looking at your phone while listening. 10. Respond thoughtfully and provide meaningful feedback. Remember, active listening is an important skill that can greatly enhance our communication.
All right, that's really wonderful answer. Thank you so much, Annie, for your wonderful answer. My next question is for you. How can we active listening be applied in a professional setting?
I'll reply in a second. First, I'd like to ask you, would you like to subscribe to Call Annie Super? It comes with access to more features and unlimited call time. Thank you for your kind words. To actively apply active listening and facial expression, you can maintain eye contact, nod your head, and use facial expressions that show understanding and empathy.
All right, thank you so much for your great answer. So now let's move on to next question. My next question is for you.
Of
What are
course,
the 10
I'm
benefits of active listening in a team development?
active listening and team development has several benefits, such as fostering better understanding, improving communication, and enhancing collaboration among team members.
Okay, great answer. Thank you so much for the great answer. Now let's move on to next question. My next question is for you. How does active listening impact personal growth and development? Can you please explain in 10 points?
Sure, I'd be happy to help. Here are 10 ways in which active listening can impact personal growth and development. 1. It helps to build stronger relationships with others. 2. It enhances self awareness and understanding of one's own thoughts and feelings. 3. It promotes empathy and compassion towards others. 4. It improves communication skills, both in listening and expressing oneself. 5. It fosters a deeper understanding of different perspectives and ideas. 6. It encourages personal reflection and introspection. 7. It helps to identify and address personal biases and assumptions. 8. It supports personal growth by learning from others' experiences and wisdom. 9. It cultivates patience and the ability to suspend judgment. 10. It contributes to personal and professional development by gaining new knowledge and insights. Remember, active listening is a powerful tool for personal growth and development.
Okay, thank you so much, Annie, for your great answer. My next question is for you. How can active listening improve our ability to understand other perspective?
Active listening can improve our ability to understand other perspectives by allowing us to fully focus on and comprehend what others are saying, which helps us gain insight into their thoughts and feelings. Great question.
Okay, thank you so much, Annie, for your appreciation. Now let's move on to next question. My next question is for you. How does active listening contribute to effective leadership?
Active listening contributes to effective leadership by building trust, fostering open communication, and allowing leaders to understand the needs and perspectives of their team members. Great question.
Thank you. What are 10 some common misconception about active listening?
Sure. Here are some common misconceptions about active listening. 1. It's just hearing the words, not really paying attention. 2. It requires staying silent the whole time. 3. It means agreeing with everything the speaker says. 4. It's only necessary in serious or important conversations. 5. It's a passive activity that doesn't require any effort. 6. It's only about the verbal aspect of communication. 7. It's a skill that comes naturally and doesn't need practice. 8. It's only important for resolving conflicts. 9. It's about waiting for your turn to speak. 10. It's not as important as speaking or expressing oneself. Remember, active listening is a skill that requires practice and effort, and it goes beyond simply hearing the words. It's about fully engaging with the speaker and seeking to understand their perspective.
All right, that's really wonderful answer. Thank you so much, Annie, for your wonderful answer. My next question is for you. What role does empathy play in active listening?
Empathy plays a crucial role in active listening as it allows us to understand and connect with the speaker's emotions and experiences. Great question.
Thank you so much, Annie, for your great answer. My next question is for you. How does active listening contribute to active problem solving?
Active listening contributes to active problem solving by helping us gather all the necessary information, understand different perspectives, and collaborate effectively to find solutions. Great question.
Thank you so much for a great answer. So, can active listening be taught or learned, and how? Can you please explain in 10 points?
Certainly. Here are 10 points about teaching and learning active listening. 1. Active listening can be taught and learned through practice and awareness. 2. Start by paying attention to the speaker and maintaining eye contact. 3. Show interest and engagement through nodding and positive body language. 4. Avoid interrupting and let the speaker finish their thoughts. 5. Use verbal cues like I see, go on, or tell me more to encourage the speaker. 6. Reflect back what you've heard to ensure understanding. 7. Be patient and give the speaker time to express themselves fully. 8. Avoid distractions and focus solely on the conversation. 9. Practice mindfulness to stay fully present in the moment. 10. Continuously seek feedback and reflect on your own listening skills. Remember, active listening is a skill that can be developed with practice and intention. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. How does the no, how can technology impact the practice of active listening?
Technology can impact the practice of active listening by providing tools such as transcription services, recording devices, and communication platforms that enable better understanding and analysis of conversations. Great question.
Great answer, Annie. Thank you so much, Annie. So, what are 10 some signs that someone is not active listening to you?
Great question. Here are 10 signs that someone is not actively listening to you. 1. They constantly interrupt you. 2. They don't maintain eye contact. 3. They seem distracted or fidgety. 4. They frequently check their phone or watch. 5. They don't ask clarifying questions. 6. They finish your sentences for you. 7. They give vague or unrelated responses. 8. They seem disinterested or bored. 9. They don't provide any verbal or nonverbal cues of understanding. 10. They change the subject without acknowledging what you said. Remember, active listening is important for effective communication, so it's helpful to be aware of these signs. Keep up the good work and feel free to ask any more questions.
How can we encourage others to engage in active listening? Can you please explain in 10 points?
Before we continue, would you like to subscribe to Call Annie Super? It comes with access to more features and unlimited calls. Certainly. Here are 10 points on how to encourage others to engage in active listening. 1.
I think my calling is.
Certainly.
Yes, please.
I, of course. Here are 10 ways to encourage others to engage in active listening. 1. Be a good listener yourself and lead by example. 2. Maintain eye contact and give your full attention. 3. Use open-ended questions to encourage deeper conversation. 4. Show genuine interest in what the other person is saying. 5. Avoid interrupting and let them finish their thoughts. 6. Summarize and reflect back on what they've said. 7. Encourage them to ask questions and seek clarification. 8. Use positive reinforcement to acknowledge their active listening efforts. 9. Create a comfortable and non-judgmental environment for communication. 10. Practice patience and give them time to express themselves fully. Remember, active listening is a skill that can be nurtured, and by encouraging others, you can create more meaningful and effective conversations. Keep up the great work.
All right, Annie. Thank you so much, Annie, for your answer. How can active listening beneficial for mental health and well-being? Can you please explain in 10 points?
Sure, Anand. Here are 10 ways active listening can benefit mental health and well-being. 1. Enhances understanding and empathy in relationships. 2. It reduces stress and promotes relaxation. 3. It fosters a sense of connection and belonging. 4. It improves problem solving and conflict resolution skills. 5. It boosts self-esteem and self-awareness. 6. It promotes mindfulness and being present in the moment. 7. It cultivates trust and strengthens bonds with others. 8. It reduces misunderstandings and miscommunication. 9. It helps manage emotions and promotes emotional intelligence. 10. It encourages personal growth and learning from others' perspectives. Remember, active listening is a powerful tool for nurturing mental health and fostering positive relationships. Keep practicing and enjoy the benefits it brings.
Okay. What advice would you give for my viewers about active listening? Annie, my question is for you. What advice would you give for my viewers about active listening?
Active listening is an important skill that helps build strong connections with others. So, my advice would be to focus on the speaker, maintain eye contact, and ask questions to show genuine interest.
Okay, thank you so much, Annie, for your advice. Bye. Have a wonderful day ahead.